Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey
Mhm.
everybody. I'm Lotta with the Bakersman Collective. Oh, I can only hear you tiny, friend.
Really? Really?
Now I can hear you better, but before I didn't hear that intro at all. Did y'all hear it? Let us know in the comments. Drop a thumbs up or something.
Yeah. There's variables fighting against me.
Welcome to Sundaze. You know what I'm saying? What you smoking on? Like what y'all got, bro?
Smoking. Got some candy cream from Mama J's. It's been doing me real great the past couple.
I'm smoking Grapinator by Dojo Gardens. And she pretty nice. I ain't even gonna lie. Like so far, the first couple hits, I'm quite pleased. Let us know in the comments what you smoking on. Someone said you were soft spoken. Oreos hemp dab. I'm out of North Carolina. Ran out of West Coast full strength. Listen, you gotta get it in where you fit in. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So like, we understand and respect it. Um, yeah, did you go to the J. Cole concert that the kickoff of his fall off tour or whatever? Let me know in the comments how was it if you went there.
It was in
But
Seattle or what?
no, he kicked it off in out of North Carolina, and that's
Oh,
where Daisy Mays 79 is talking to us from. So,
'cause
what
I was
out
like, what you
Erica?
talking about?
No. I'm on Instagram right now because we locked in with Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And so, um, uh, Erica's smoking on some homegrown Gary Payton. What up, girl? How you doing? Come tapping in with us from Oregon. We appreciate you. Um, for joining us. No, you didn't. Oh, okay, no worries. I was just curious because I saw a clip of him with engaging with a fan, and the fan was going bar for bar with him on it, and so I was like, "That's hella." That's to me, that's engagement right there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I love it. And so, um, but talk to us, DeAnthony. What you got into this weekend?
Listen, I've been no. For you guys who don't know or who do know, I took a week off last week. It was supposed to be a couple days. Ended up doing the whole week. Needed it. Needed to sit down because I've been doing so much for real. But break was needed. Fremont Friday was popping. It was real popping. Real popping. I'm from Portland.
Yeah.
Experienced their first Fremont Friday.
Mm. Dizzy Wright was in town, right?
Yes, I didn't know who that was.
Wow.
Yeah, I did it, and I looked him up, and I was like, he's been doing this stuff,
Yeah.
but I've heard the name, but I didn't know really who he was.
In my head, he's on the list of weed rappers out there. You know what I'm
Okay, so we
saying?
should have tried to talk to him and then get an interview or something. I didn't know that.
Yeah. But it's cool. I'm not, never mad about it. And folks pop up all the time. So hopefully we cross paths with you again, Dizzy. But thanks for showing love because, Fremont Fridays has grown so much that they
Mhm,
can now bring in artists like that to perform.
mhm.
Along with a whole host of other events and engagements. So if you've never been to Fremont Fridays, or just if you're in Oregon, even drive up for one
Yeah.
weekend in Seattle. Why not?
No, my friends all said they're coming back. They're like,
Mm.
whoa, this was, and they came to the Dizzy Wright one for the first time. And I'm like, whether he's
Mm.
here or not, though, I don't know whether he's here or not. It looks like this every time.
Mm-hmm.
He don't got to
That's
be
true.
here for it. It just, yeah, it's not looking like this because he's here. No, this, he ain't got to be here. This is what it looks
It's
like every week.
Fremont Fridays.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whether he's here or not, this is what it looks like. Period.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if it's fully announced yet, but there's supposed to be a special guest, and I'm hella sad because I want to see it, but I'll be out of town during that time. So, uh, but there's always someone different, someone special engaging with the crowd each week, and they're going until September. So you got time
Mhm.
to get out here and see something. Shout out to
Need a
uh,
friend.
the organizers. You know.
Oh, can I say something
Mm.
that happened yesterday that was very cool?
Mm-hmm.
So, me and my friend were going around to South out, and we saw this man. We were walking to the train. He had this backpack, and it was like a
Mm.
cool backpack that had buttons you can press. We were trying to describe it to people, and we kept saying there was buttons on it. Not these buttons. Buttons you can push and lights and all kind of stuff. And I was like, "Oh, you have a cool backpack." And he's like, "Try it out." I'm like, "Try it out." There's categories, and you
Mm,
push a button, and a little receipt comes out, and it tells you whatever something from the category. Oh, you answered my question from yesterday.
I did.
Yeah, and that's what that was from. So I don't know this man, but I was like, "Hey, I think your backpack would be cool at Fremont Friday. You should come." He's like, "I'm down."
Hmm.
'Cause I'm like, it gives us all a chance to. I'm pretty sure everybody would
Engage.
put that, but yes. And then there are some where we have to engage with strangers and pass the paper around for strangers or whatever. I think that would be hella
Oh,
cool. Yeah, because my
that's
friend,
so
he
fun.
got his was like he had to write down. Oh, I forgot what his was, but it's like there was 6 spaces. Somebody wrote one. He had to write an answer to his and then leave it somewhere or pass it to a stranger so they can answer it and keep passing it on.
Oh, okay, okay,
Hmm.
okay.
Yeah, that
Yes,
was that
community.
specific button.
I love that. It engages
Hmm.
your community around you. Again, that's the whole point of what we were been talking about and what we posted today. While we're coming to you right now in this sesh, we want to smoke with you. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're not really close to us, we want to have one. So twist up with us every damn Sunday morning. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Um,
girl.
yeah, that's
So
right.
that was the
No,
song that came on last night multiple times.
yeah. Listen, I like me a little Jersey Drake.
Yeah, I,
um,
I can say that sometimes.
yeah, like in the right setting, it makes it, listen, it be going.
In
He
the right
has a
setting,
point.
anything
Yeah.
can do that. 'Cause I'm like, in any other setting, I don't want to hear a sexy man or Cardi B, but last night wanted to. Before you know it, super fat. I'm like, no. But right now, turn that off, please. I don't feel like that.
It's too
Yeah, it's a
early.
setting.
Yeah. Oh, they said it sounds dope. How interactive. Absolutely. Put it on your get list. All right.
Yeah,
So
you
I
guys
see some,
follow him.
yeah, some people tap through. What are you smoking on? Lemon cherry gelato. That's another good one out there by Lifestyle. The freshest one that I've experienced.
Did you
Um,
guys see the Aaliyah tribute?
from who? With what? Where? When? Sorry, so many questions.
No, listen. It was on the BET during the. I don't remember, but
The
listen,
BT
they.
Awards?
It
Oh.
wasn't the BET Awards, but it was. I think whatever happened to New Orleans every year, the R&B situation or whatever.
Essence Fest?
I think it was that. Let me tell
Uh-huh.
you, I was not mad. I
Mm.
was very. And people what's pissing me off is Maya. The conversation about her, they're like, "Oh my gosh, she did wonderful." When have we ever seen her do bad anything? Maya's
She
always
actually
been an overachiever. Always.
He got in the industry when you had to have talent, honey. Like y'all can keep sleeping on Maya if you want to, but there's a time in which she joined the music industry that half of y'all in the music industry could
And
not hack it. What'd you
but it was
say?
her.
Yeah.
It was Maya. It was Evan Streeter. It was Normani. It was Coco Jones, I believe,
Uh-huh.
and one other person. They all dressed the part. Whoever did their hair and makeup did it. They all looked the part. Oh yeah, and Chloe Bailey. Now everybody didn't sound, but they did it. Everybody did a great job to me. Maya, of course, did the best. She should have just did the whole tribute on her own because she looked the part, sounded the part, did everything right. Uh,
Mm.
Everybody did a great job. It was wonderful to see that. It was. I was like, what? It looked the part. It did it. They
Well,
had the outfits, the hair.
yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that because I didn't even know that happened. I was caught up on the Jay Z and J. Cole situation. Jay Z had his two nights, Reasonable Doubt, and I think Blueprint up in NY. And
And Blue was up there playing the piano, looking
mm,
just like her mama. I was like, that's Beyonce. That ain't Beyonce. I was like, that's Blue.
it, Beyonce was out there,
You get
singing
Beyonce
parts of
to open
songs.
for you.
Right, you
You
know what
get
I'm
Beyonce to
saying?
open for
You
you.
know what I'm
Who are
saying?
you?
Hair braided down. What's up? You know what
She ain't no
I'm
opener. Jay Z
saying?
got power. I said they must be fucking.
Mm-mm.
I'm like, you got Beyonce to open for you?
Come on,
Y'all
babe.
gotta
Just
be
like
fucking.
just be on the hook for me a little bit. I think this gonna work out. And I hope Beyonce, being the Virgo that she is like, yeah, it's gonna cost you, player. So just go ahead and put
Okay.
that into your budget.
Yeah, I'm gonna come do it though.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
have
do
my daughter
it.
come, and you gonna pay her
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, pay everybody up in this bitch. She's Maya, not and the AI. My AI. I'm sorry, I'm reading comments.
Hmm.
Hot
Yeah,
mess.
the LA
Okay,
was acting shocked.
about Maya being able to sing.
No,
Stop
about
wasting
her being able to do the everything. It was like the
the
lip, the performance,
range.
the dance. They were like, "Oh my gosh, she was dancing too." She's a dance. Do you guys not know that she's been here for 30 years too? Like she didn't just get here; she's been here the whole time, like the
Like
whole
you,
time.
unlike some of the artists that been here that long, that their show hasn't gotten better at all.
And she was there when Beyonce was in the group. She was there when Aaliyah was alive. You knew Aaliyah.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh,
Oh shit!
like,
These
what do you
internet
mean?
kids. I love it. I love it. What else have we missed on a local level? Y'all drop something in the comments and let us know before we dive into this can of news, and take us to different places. I can't wait till it's legal in NC. There is a bill out there. Yep, there is. Actually, I was going to talk about a couple other states today that are all working towards this legalization effort. Well, some of them, let's just say, some of them are working backwards. Because she's unproblematic and out the way her skin says so. That's right, Maya. Aging
Come on,
like fine wine. Damn, stop.
man.
You
And
know
and
what
I
up,
see
Reggie?
what up, Reggie? They were showing throwback videos of Maya, and I was like, damn, Maya, they used to be so skinny. Now,
Thick, thickums. You thickums. Shout out.
what did you
Yeah, go ahead.
do?
Hey, listen, do what you're doing, man. I support you, and if you got a book, a cookbook, or something, put it out so folks can buy it and continue to support you. And you know what I'm saying? Because like 30 years performing, voice still what healthy, skin on,
Kneecap
flawless,
still working.
right? you know,
The hell?
still giving you what you need to see a little bit goddamn sugar. You know what I'm saying? She just performed with him the other day. You
She
know what I
did. She
mean?
did. I
Like,
seen that.
yeah,
I
it
saw.
was good. Let's
Yes.
not get on a Maya tangent because clearly
Man,
we
come.
are fans. What y'all smoking on if you just got to the sesh? We're just chatting it up a little bit with our folks, really talking about, enjoying the summer and the summer events. If you got some events you want us to talk about weekly, please drop it in the comments or send us a DM so we can bring it up here. What up, Miggy? How you doing? How you doing? Now that we got your attention with what the hell's going on and the weed done kicked in, because hello,
Mm.
wake and bake. Couple things that have circled up on a federal level. The Safe Banking Act is back, and I would love to know what your thoughts are on that, Miggy. It's being reintroduced, and that should tell you something. You know what I mean? Like it's been reintroduced so many dang times, that credit unions are figuring their way around providing safe banking for the cannabis community. That's the real on it. And I'm not saying it shouldn't happen. I'm saying it needs to happen because y'all want this money clearly.
I need this
Yeah.
money.
Oh, you smoking some Khalifa Kush? Okay, that's a OG cut if I remember correctly. That's your Cali folks like. And what did you just say, Miggy? Round 5,000 fight.
Okay, man.
That's really what it is with the Safe Banking Act. But don't let the headlines like get you caught up because again, it passes the House or the Senate, then it doesn't pass the other way, or it actually doesn't get signed, or they find some way to drop off and kill it. At least that has been the experience in the past, and we are hoping that that's not the case in the future. But know that there are folks that are willing to provide financial assistance to this industry. Um, Even if the feds don't get it right, they're still they're still amidst that rescheduling conversation and fighting amongst themselves. Oh, you know what? Mickey, a longtime advocate in this industry, says none of it will happen until after the elections. In my opinion, I hear you, and I raise that. Will the elections even happen? And yes, dude is refusing to sign a housing bill. We are so fucked. Absolutely. Like, he also fired the folks that oversee elections. Why? Because he doesn't want to go bye bye. So the best way to undermine that is to undermine the midterm elections.
Yo,
And
in
they gave
sync.
him the powder. Hmm.
Hey, bye.
Hmm.
Mm, no,
Hmm.
no, no, no. I'm pretty sure every other president that was before you has wanted to stay longer too, and they didn't fight. They do the rules. There's been plenty
Yeah,
of presidents. We know
right.
that you can only get this much time to live there. No, bye.
Yeah. Yep, you gotta go. We need you to leave. You need to
No,
leave. That's the audio.
he doesn't even go here.
Comments. Um, don't talk like that. LOL. Will the election even happen? Is crazy. Are you sure? Are you paying attention to the same shit I'm seeing? Um, and then Daisy said, I would believe it of the CUs. They are on a smaller level, and I think they're ahead of the curve. Ben, I used to work for one in California. Shout out to Salal Credit Union. That's rocking. There's a few out here in Washington. Why? Because they been had to figure it out. On the elections, it's gonna be another J6. Yeah, this is, everyone has their personal opinions, and I want to hope for the best, that the folks that are Democrats or what have you are taking their power seriously and trying to prevent it. But the reality is he fired some motherfuckers. He's literally he's chopping heads off of the major departments of our government. So like, maybe just get get on there, look a little bit harder. You know what I'm saying? And let me know what you looking at. Okay. We woke up to Senator Graham out the way. I know. And if the ancestors is hearing our call, we got a few more heads that you can let it happen. You know what I'm saying?
You hear
Because
the
what?
call?
Thank you, Miggy, for this one. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. So sorry. All right. So the other piece to that, or I guess the other side of that, remember we were talking on a more zoomed out view of the cannabis industry. So on a federal level and what's happening. They're still on day 8 of this hearing. And in day 8 of this hearing, we've had the medical professionals testify, and I am hearing out of pocket things that some of these medical professionals are saying. Uh, Quote, cannabis has no medicinal value.
Oh, have you
And
tried it?
that's a great that's a great question. But hey, we will see how this information is presented to the public. You know what I mean?
We can take
And
this back to the Incas and the Mayans. Let's not.
yeah,
Come on now.
I'm going to continue reposting updates on the rescheduling hearing. I think if you care about this plan on any level, you need to keep one eye on the information that comes out of it. Just one, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to watch everything else going on with the other one. Massachusetts, this is a prime reason why you got to like keep an eye on the feds and then look at a local level. They got the initiative to roll back cannabis legalization officially qualified for the November ballot. So I think we talked about this like hella earlier this year, that they were trying to get people to get signatures to get this on the ballot, and they were successful. So they're trying to like reverse legalization within their state. You know what I'm saying?
No, 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 no. You said I can go outside. You just
Not,
said that.
not no more. You know what? We just shutting it down. You got school all year round. Yeah, no summer. I They need like 12,429 certified signatures to make that ballot. And it is like, well, that was the first sort of wave, and then they got them. They actually got 12,551 of them. So here we go, November 3rd in that state election. Um, do you, and I'm curious to know who the fuck would vote for that. Like, what benefit does it have to you for you to end people's livelihoods? Like, there's folks that are running business operations through this. It's the same shit that we were talking about in that other part of Washington. Oh shit, from Garrick. Now I'm blanking on it right now, but we where they banned. They're basically telling you you can't move or increase any. You basically can't expand your business or grow your business in that county out Okanagan County out here in Washington. That's who's doing that. So like this is a wave. It's sort of a trend. You know what I'm saying? Um,
But
oh,
I
they
thought
love.
trains were something fun that everybody wanted to do.
Like your shirt. You got comments. Miggy said, "Dope shirt, DeAnthony."
Thank you. People always say that to weed shirt.
Yeah. And then patient 66, more comments. Patient 6630507 and federal medical pay, or that's patent, excuse me, I'm sorry. But yeah, they have a federal patent on cannabis, and you're trying to say that it has no medicinal value. And when I say they, I mean the United States government. You're in a meeting with the DEA telling them it has no medicinal value, and they're like, yeah, we've had that one since the 70s, hun.
Like, oh,
Yeah.
that's like going to go tell vegans that vegetables and fruits don't have medicinal value
Yeah, we ain't listening.
or nutritional value. Like, what are you talking?
We don't hear
Any
you, buddy.
plant that grows has something
It has a.
grow, like the
And I
plants and flowers
I
and
would love
grass.
to tell the like damn near 100 people per or so we see regularly, like regulars, that this has no value, no medicinal value to them. I talked to two cancer patients yesterday.
Well, I'll say this: if those 100 people tried it and there was no medicinal value, don't do it again. It did
Well,
maybe not for you.
yeah, why ruin our fun? You know what I'm
It's like
saying?
saying
You
since
just
since
don't.
people are allergic to peanuts, we all can't eat peanuts. No, you just
Like,
don't eat them.
right, and you need to know what you're consuming. You need to get more information on where the stuff you're eating is manufactured. That's all your labor. Why? Because it's your life.
Did you try a topical? What do you like? I just because you're saying I'm like my back hurt before, and I used a topical and forgot the back was even hurting for a couple days. It's like, oh yeah, and I was trying to find the pain and where it was at, and it was gone.
What? So what are
I
you
used a
saying?
topical.
And so state by state, folks are having a different set of feelings, but I am going to keep an eye on this trend of rolling back legalization, or actually preventing the business growth in their county, state, county, city, or state. Like, that is something that I am anxious about. Just as a queer black woman, I am anxious about all of this anti-trans and policies that are going on, women's health policies that are going on, because like we saw the end results of that. Like, to me, it's all the same stuff.
My
Control.
question is like, do you guys want a country or not? Because like when people get mad, they like to break stuff and do. We've seen it over the years. So you doing that to a lot of people is going to make a lot of people mad.
Yeah, I think they know that, which is why they have set up all those cop cities and all of the surveillance and all of the trying to control your digital. Like, you're taking finances digital so they can control your assets. Like, can you really revolt if we own everything you have?
Listen,
I
I feel
mean, we
like
finna.
yeah, I feel
We
like you
yes.
gotta you gotta be dramatic to get dramatic
Our
results. So
community
yes,
says, we have, and will continue to do so.
you
So,
can't arrest all.
so who's joining up? Who's with it? You know what I'm saying? Who's not going to slow down progress? All right. Excuse me. So sorry. The Terps, man, the Terps. um, Kansas Democratic candidate is like, vote for me. I'll legalize weed in your state. That's what I love. Like state by state should be different. Like that is her whole campaign. You know what I'm saying? Like, make me your next governor. I'll make this legal for you.
Do
My
it first,
yeah.
then we'll roll.
Well, listen, please.
Do it first.
So it's Cindy Holster and Ethan Corson. They both call for the legalization of recreational cannabis in Kansas, and they're trying to set themselves apart from everybody else that is running. Um, and I think, yeah, cool, but don't fall for it. What have they done for the industry thus far outside of using this as a pitch to get your vote?
What
Um,
you done for weed lately?
mhm, mhm. Because again, I love it. You consume, but like, what are when you get into this position of power? If you do not know what needs to change, the policies that need to change to make it legalized, the folks on the chessboard that you're playing against, you are going to lose this battle,
And
right?
have you been quiet the whole time too? Is it a desperate attempt? You know what I mean,
Mm,
there's been issues going on. You've been giving pushback this whole time.
mhm,
Just
mhm,
now, like for me, I'll make it legal. You know what I mean? No, have you been fighting this whole time with us, or even quietly saying something?
mhm. Like,
Not just waking up today and be like, vote for me, and I'm gonna change it. No, have you been fighting? Because that seems weird if you have not been.
mhm, mhm.
Seems tactical.
And does it align with all of your other policies? Which, thus far, for some of these folks, they do. Um, Missouri, they're comparing it to, right, closest states. They made 255 million in cannabis taxes last year. Cool, but I can tell you from the person I spoke that works in that market that the shop that they working at just closed down, and 60% they personally feel that 60% of the industry is owned by an MSO, which is like a large corporation. So all the mom and pops is
McDonald.
closing up, and you see what I'm saying? That's who owns your weed industry out there. Cool, they making money, but is the weed good? You're missing the
Mm.
point. You're missing
And
the
see,
point.
that's kind of why I'm not too knowledgeable about situation, but they
Oh,
mom and
every
pop
other
shop
word is falling out. Start over, because I want to hear you. Every other word blanked
was
out sound wise.
was saying that I'm not too educated on Portland's. When I'm out, it just I feel like there's a lot of mom and pops. There are a couple that are like stores, but like you can kind of mom and pop. Green Muse is like my
Yeah, yeah, it
yeah.
is
You
a mom
know
and
what I'm
pop. It's
saying?
a local,
Mm-hmm.
smaller brand. Yeah, and that's not the case in certain other states that have legalized. And in the case some of y'all had trouble hearing that, he was just saying that out in Oregon, specifically Portland and the area he's familiar going to, there are a lot more mom and pop shops than corporate entities. And yeah, that is true. There's even still uh some of the bigger pot shops, right, have their one grow facility, then they have like satellite locations, and it's very interestingly organized out there in Oregon because they're vertically integrated. They can be vertically, maybe potentially horizontally as well, where they can source their flower, but they still end up sourcing it directly from a farm, and that's
Mm-hmm.
what the mom and pop feel is like. And then Miggy in the comments said, you talk about Virginia, they have no law on the books for a year on cannabis, good or bad. And I we've been talking about Virginia for a hot minute, honestly, since we talked to
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea Higgs Wise, part of THC Justice
It's
out
kind of been
there.
like all year.
Yeah, because it's been ongoing all year, and most recently they got, I understood that they got some policy passed with it during their general bill, but now there is some concern that they might have inadvertently with some of the language inadvertently affected a different part of that makeup, and technically they're not supposed to have sales until July 1st of
2027.
2027.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that gives them like they passed it, but now they have to write the regulations and develop how they're going to enforce the legislation. Miggy, do you know anything differently? And I am happy to do the research and take comments out there. What up, Omar? How you doing
What do
this morning?
what do you feel about that in
um,
process time? Is it do you think that's a positive thing that they're taking their time to get it together, or they're just bullshit?
Yeah, no, I think the legislation as itself already had bones, but I think it does so that you don't undermine other pieces of law, which has happened with enacting legislation. Um, they have to create a whole governing body for this industry in that state, and I think if you if you look at New York, if you look if at a couple of other states, if you do it too quickly, you will constantly be trying to find someone to actually want to take that workload on because it's a lot of work. They have changed members so many different times, and is it the politics of the whole environment? We don't even know like who is getting stuck with that. That was our LCB when they like figuring this out. Like policy was like, all right, cool, we made weed legal. The LCB is going to do this work. And the LCB is like, we don't got enough people for that. So now we got to hire, grow, train, develop all these different departments. And they weren't necessarily equipped from it. He said from an article. Hold on, let me look this up.
Look at that.
You
He's
know what
doing
I'm
that,
saying?
you guys. He's doing that commercial break. I forgot to tell you guys, I have a show Saturday. You guys want to come? It's called the Gritty Bitty Grand Opening. There's going to be plenty of vendors and stuff. It's out here in Seattle. Here, know the building name? I'll post a flyer. It's at 1505 Western Avenue.
Yeah. Okay. Let me do a couple things. The question: were current laws forbidding cannabis distribution plus possession for people under 21 mistakenly repealed on July 1st at the start of the new fiscal year instead of on July 1st, 2027? Yep. So uh, here. I don't know if y'all can see this, but there we go. So their new governor, they kind of band together this little group and they end up legalizing it. Um, and I'm reading through this while we are all reading through this, so pardon me in my pauses and skimming. I'm just trying to get to the piece where they have issued that concern.
You're filthy looking. You could pause, skip it. You're talented. He was talking, skimming, and scrolling at the same time. One of them would have had to stop.
Right. One of just something. Right. So this is really their blurb talking about the collaboration. This is the press release. It's June 16th, right? And then I'm gonna go back to the original article concerned because now uh, they can currently possess up to 2 ounces of cannabis and 4 plants at home. I'm just trying to
Good for
find the
them.
negative article uh that just went out, and it's like on all of these other platforms that really don't be talking about it, like News 8. You know what I mean? Like ABC. Like that's when I know shit might be tricky. So the controversy is that their Commonwealth's attorneys expressed concerns over language in the state budget passed in late June. Williamsburg, James City County Commonwealth Attorney Nate Green said the language created an arguable inconsistency or an ambiguity about whether the current distribution and underage possession laws would be repealed on July 1st or July of this year, July 1st of this year or July 1st of next year. And I guess they're trying to work together to clear that up. But if it was of this year, then it would have been made legal for 1 year until the new law addresses the issues July 1st of next year. But if it's not till next year, then obviously distribution and underage possession would still be illegal until those new laws actually go into effect. So they have to clear this up with how it was written. And I think they have something called the Code Commission um, to oversee this and just like sort of determine what is right and what is not right by the time they go to the next General Assembly. Um, and yeah, so it's a wait and see, like, but I never freak out about these things because inherently governmental processes, like, they're gonna figure it out. It's law. There's gonna be a determining body. Like, there's a process to figure this all out. You know what I mean? And the whole time, it's just like these fear mongering headlines by these local news articles of like, well, underage possession. Like, where they getting the weed at? Like, legal or illegal? Like, what? Why are we
Just
worried about
ask
that?
these questions the other day. We were
Mm-hmm.
talking about the position that grown-ups are legally allowed to have because people. Where are they getting all these things from?
Right.
Seriously, like everybody just how?
Right.
They got more stuff than the police.
Yes. These
So
young
seriously,
kids.
where are they getting?
Yeah.
When
But
I'm
if
thinking
they're
about when I was back then, I can remember how to find
it's
nothing.
the internet. Like, okay, when we
Yeah,
were
okay,
little, the internet wasn't as pervasive
yeah,
and this resource of like, solving your problems so quickly. It was like this up and coming thing that like you would take it, print out the thing, and then go actually do the thing. And now
yeah,
it arrives to your door. So they got access to a card or a way to get, finances. They're gonna get the thing that they want because they can coordinate it. And it sucks. But hey, we're here now. And in the face of that, talk to your damn children. Give them something else to focus on in life if you
and
are
stop letting
concerned
them
about their
and
behaviors.
stop depending on Cardi B and the baby and them guys to do it.
To raise
You
your
do it.
children,
Yeah,
it's your job.
you do it.
Yes, that's actually that was one of the things we were going to talk about also, Miggy. But I think to sum this up is that Virginia's going to figure it out. Right now, it they already had this like you can have some on you that you can grow it sort of quasi situation, and that's going to be, you know how long it takes like the common person to actually know some laws changed if it doesn't affect their day-to-day life, you
It's
know
every day.
yeah. And so like they're just gonna keep doing the regular shit. So if they get it from the streets, they get it from the streets. If there was a place that they could go get it from because they were a medical patient, they're gonna keep doing that. And then until it changes, usually the governing bodies can't do any enforcement till they get clarity. Why do I know that? Because I've been told that by my LCP officers. Or we're waiting on clarity on this, so we're not going to enforce that. Like these are common people that are hopefully have a closed prefrontal cortex and can make relevant salient decisions. That's all I'm going to say about that. But yes, Miggy, this is positive news. NIST came out with scale requirements for cannabis, and this will be the basis for legalization in the future, at least for purchase, right? Like on a federal level, they're figuring out the how when every time someone's like, oh yeah, it's gonna be federally legal, and like the naysayer next to you is like, well, how? Bitch, this is how. Like you have to measure it on this thing. These are the standards. We have enough local markets. We gather information folks study it and they make a general decision, just how they legalize every other marketplace they're in. I'm not saying that they treated them right in that legalization process, because look at our food. Look at our food. And you're
Just read
gonna,
something about our food.
yeah.
They were talking about, you notice how fruits don't really eat anymore. The seeds are going to be controlling the stuff, and you're going to be, they are. I didn't think that deep into it. I noticed that I don't like eating fruits like that without seeds, but I'm like, they're going to do that to me, feeding us when they feel like it. We can't grow it. You patent.
Yeah. Miggy. Is it sexy? I think so. To like pay attention to your reality. Yes. I
Yes.
love living in La La Land in the creative space. Like, and trust me, I love a good blunt joint, bong hit, dab, you name it, to kind of take a moment to get away from that reality, but come back down sometimes, touch the earth. Touch the earth. It'll help you out. Now, any other comments for us on or questions? I know some folks are out of North Carolina. They had something to say. So if you got questions, drop it in the chat, please and thank you. And if you're new here, you are tapping in with the Bakersman Collective on Sesh Sundaze. So you can follow us on Twitch, Instagram, you know what I mean, TikTok.
YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. Like, please, please, please. And if you want to be the next guest on Sesh Sundays, drop next guest in the comments, and we will uh get you on here.
You have
Toad
to
Cross.
engage with the plant in some way.
Mm-hmm. Oh, showrunner, what up, fam? Everybody's. I'm sorry we weren't trying to ignore you. Showrunner said I ain't smoking nothing, but I will soon enough. Oh, for sure. Omar said, of course, with his exclusive flavors. Toad crossed with Ichiban for the smoke. Honestly, I support it. What's the hash in that, or is it just flour? Because Omar smoking a full flower joint, not a hash hole. Oh my god, that tells you the flower is something.
I didn't
You
see you
know,
Friday, Omar.
you didn't see him?
No,
He
I
was
bumped into
there.
him. He probably there were so many people there.
Yeah.
It was a good night. I don't like I said, I didn't know who Dizzy Wright was. Some of my friends were him.
Mhm.
Cool. It was a great it was cool. I just
Yeah.
didn't see Omar that.
I need to pay attention. I got like one more weekend before I dip out of town. We're gonna have to figure this one out. We're gonna have to have a guess.
Where's you going?
Uh, out of state, out of town, a different weed market. You know what I'm saying? Something to do. But honestly,
Uh-huh.
celebrating my girlfriend's family as well. Just connecting, you know. So this has been Set Sunday. We were like 10 minutes early, but I don't think we got any questions or comments in there. We can get out. That shit was packed. Chariot up the hash Chariotti. See, I knew it was there. Pay attention to your smoking friends. You know what I mean? Like have them know what they like, so you can grab it while you out of town or something. Figure
Man,
it out.
please no. Please know what they like.
Mm-hmm. Appreciate it. Oh, what I do like, Omar, this Grapeinator, very great high. Should let me wrap this up, because we never tell them. We always tell them what we smoking on, but we never tell them like how it makes us feel and stuff. And I would say relaxed body, but it's kind of a smiley high. Like it's hit me right here in the eyes. The smell, it's like a light grape flavor with like a creamy back end. I don't know. Like it's like the fruit is on top, but then it's the sweet on the bottom. And it tasted that way too, which I really appreciated. So I'm gonna give it a 8.5 out of 10. Yeah. Ooh, hold on.
Mm.
No, I'm gonna give it a solid 8. I'm gonna give it an 8 because I'm thinking of like some of my 8.5s in the past, and ooh, yeah. But I would smoke it
It ain't
again.
there.
It ain't there yet, but I'll smoke it again. What about you? How would you rate it?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh man, we lost your voice. Wait, say it again.
Really? You
Yeah,
can hear
like
me?
I can hear you now, but you faded out.
This is fruity smelling tea almost, but there's like a sweetness to it too.
Mm-hmm.
A
What
little
flavors?
sweetness to it.
What
Candy cream,
was the name of this candy cream?
Mama J's.
Okay, all right. Well, there it is. That's our take on the weed we smoked today and what's going on out there. Get outside. Say hi to your friends.